The purpose of releasing this report and putting it together today was twofold. The first being we wanted to give a full, complete, detailed explanation of our investigation to the family. We felt it was important for them to have a clear understanding of what happened to their loved ones so they could fully understand not only why, but how this fire occurred, and more importantly, why we know it occurred that way. So the proverbial smoking gun in this case was a damaged plug blade that exhibited localized damage to the point where a portion of it was melted, which we believe was caused by a high resistance connection in that outlet, which was the result of corrosion introduced by likely by water from the area of the Christmas tree. That outlet was underneath the Christmas tree itself, and when that high resistance connection occurred, it created enough heat to generate sparks that eventually led to a fire spreading to the Christmas tree skirt and ultimately to the tree above it. Yeah, the placement of outlets in relation to combustible material and fuel packages is important, whether it's a Christmas tree or a couch or any other items in your house. So it's important for people when they're going around the house to look at what's plugged into an outlet and what is close to that outlet, that if that outlet failed and sparked, is there something combustible close to it that would catch fire? The trees that we used in our tests were watered at different schedules, and so some of the trees were watered continuously on a daily basis. Other trees were watered on a weekly basis, similar to what we felt that the tree in Don and Sandy's house had been watered at. And what we found was that trees that were watered continuously had a significant difference in the amount of time it took for them to catch on fire. As a matter of fact, it was close to 7 minutes that it took for that tree to catch on fire. Whereas the tree that had been watered only on a weekly basis, similar to what was in the Piles house, caught on fire and reached its peak release rate within 30 seconds. It was over 1,000 degrees coming off of that tree, and it burned continuously like that for almost a minute. And what that told us was that within seconds, that house was engulfed in flames, and a fire in a room became a room on fire, meaning that the entire room had been engulfed to the point where, as the fire spread to the bedrooms, the victims had very, very few seconds to react to it and were ultimately overcome, and that explains why no one was able to get out of the house alive.